While at sea, naval vessels are responsible for a myriad of varied missions and responsibilities. In order to conduct missions such as reconnaissance and routine patrol, as well as gather intelligence on the state of the world, various ships may frequently spend months at a time away from their home ports on international seas. It is sometimes difficult to recall that these vessels are actually heavily armed weapons of war because the majority of these missions entail activities that take place during times of peace. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today, we'll be looking at the testing of $1.7 billion worth of equipment from a stealth ship. Yeah, you heard it right. So, let's start our video. Typically, a destroyer of the United States Navy will be equipped with armament systems capable of engaging targets in the air, on land, and both above and below the water surface. Naval strike missiles are among the most prevalent and potent types of armament found on ships like this one. This adaptable surface-to-surface weaponry enables total warfare ships such as the USS Gabrielle Giffords to engage with numerous targets simultaneously. Developed in the early 1970s by Swedish arms firm Bofors, this cannon has become the weapon of choice for ships in over a dozen nations. Though not the most potent cannon of its type, the Mk110 boasts a significantly greater rate of fire and wider variety of ammunition. For instance, the weapon can be modified to fire explosive artillery or pre-fragmentation ammunition instead of standard cannon shells. Additionally, it can rotate 360 degrees, tilt its barrel to 78 degrees, and fire up to 200 bullets per minute. In certain situations, these projectiles can fly more than 19,000 yards, giving the gun a range of more than 5 miles. Most navies must rely on aircraft carriers in order to operate aircraft at sea. However, many modern Navy vessels feature helicopters and other vertical takeoff and landing craft landing platforms. In the past 2 decades, many conventional manned aircraft have been replaced with remote-controlled drones. Of course, using drones offers numerous unique benefits. The most evident is that crew members and pilots will not be placed in danger during missions. Therefore, if a ship is operating in a potentially hostile region, it can deploy a drone with a significantly greater assurance. Due to the absence of a pilot and life support, modern unmanned aircraft can be made smaller and carry more equipment. And without a living, breathing pilot on board, these aerial vehicles can stay aloft for much longer. Although the vast majority of unmanned aerial vehicles are employed for surveillance and resupply, the MQ-8B Fire Scout was developed specifically with combat in mind. It is possible to modify it so it can carry laser-guided glide weapons, Hellfire missiles, and even food and ammo for troops, depending on the task it is assigned to. As far as feasible, literal combat ships are built to be self-sufficient. However, it is unavoidable that they occasionally require fuel, food, and ammo supplies. Sadly, their tasks frequently take them thousands of miles from home and far from a safe harbor. As a result, rather than suspending their existing activities and returning to port, these boats typically engage in what is known as underway replenishment. This occurs when a replenishment ship matches the LCS's speed while keeping a safe distance. This supply ship will attach a series of cables between the two vessels once they are traveling together. Utilizing a pulley system, equipment, food, and other essential items can be unloaded while trash and other waste are offloaded. There are also unique ships that allow fuel to be transported from one ship's tank to another by connecting special hoses. However, it is essential to note that this operation must be completed rapidly and without stopping either vessel, as doing so makes both vessels vulnerable to assault by opposing forces. One of the governing ideas in the military is that practice makes perfect. Therefore, the vast majority of Navy vessels conduct a variety of tests, trials, and practice runs to verify that their equipment and crew are appropriately equipped for actual combat. Combat is a major component of this, and owing to unmanned vehicle technology, live fire training is easier than ever. In this illustration, a light drone offers above surveillance while the USS Dahlgren faces an empty ship, acting as an attacking enemy vessel. As the ship engages the enemy ship with its weapon, the drone analyzes each shot and conducts computations to enhance precision. After each salvo, the operator of the cannon receives corrective data. The procedure is then continued until the target has been successfully eliminated. This teamwork is crucial to the operation of the modern Navy, but it is based on decades of tradition. In fact, Navy boats frequently collaborate with strike groups or carrier combat groups when an aircraft carrier is present. These task forces originally appeared during the height of the Second World War, when submarine warfare was at its peak. Traveling in such a group aims to ensure that vessels with different capacities are always matched together. In the event of an assault, not only can they protect one another, but they also constitute a much more threatening target than a single ship moving alone. Each ship in a strike group will be allocated a certain function. For instance, submarines and frigates can patrol at and below sea level, whereas a destroyer could protect against air attacks. The aircraft carrier can give air support, whilst a tanker ship might transport supplies and gasoline. Even though it does not happen frequently, there are times when numerous aircraft carriers will rehearse their maneuvers together. And that's all for today's video. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section down below. I hope that you found this video interesting, and if you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to my channel. See you in the following video with some more of the latest updates, and until then, stay tuned.